need to speed up more.
Oh, okay.
Speed up a lot more. Go on, speed right up.
No?
Just position slightly over to the left. Come over to the left more. Hi guys, welcome back to Clearview Driving. My name is Salmon and today I'm doing a mock test with Camille. Did I say it right?
Yeah, it's
okay.
fine.
Alright, so you've never done a test before.
Nope.
But you do have a test coming up. So how many hours of driving lessons would you say you've done? Roughly?
Like 40 now.
40 hours, okay. And you practice outside of lessons with family as well?
Yeah.
Okay, so you have your own car, which is great. Alright, so do you know what to expect in today's drive, how this is going to go?
I just thought it was silence, to be honest. Like, you know, you don't really speak. You
well,
kind
I'm
of
just say hello.
Well, yeah, obviously.
But yeah, when the test starts, it's going to be a little bit less talking from me because I want to just see how you drive. Okay. All right. So throughout the drive, I want you to follow the road ahead. Okay. Whenever I need you to turn, I will tell you. If I don't say anything, I want you to keep going straight.
Okay.
If you're not sure where you're going, you can always ask me, but I am going to give you instructions nice and early whenever I need you to do anything.
Okay, yeah, that's one thing that panics me all the time.
Yeah, we're going to do one manoeuvre and we may also carry out the emergency stop, similar to everything you've already been practicing with your instructors.
Okay.
Okay? Alright, now before we get started, I am going to ask you a question about your vehicle.
Okay.
Could you tell me, where would you find the brake fluid and how do you check it's at the correct level?
Is it in the bonnet?
Okay, yeah. And how would you generally check it's at the correct level?
I don't know.
Okay, that's alright. That's good. With any of them in the bonnet, it's between the min and max. Just have love.
Oh, right, okay,
yeah,
okay.
Alright, so you ready to get started?
Yeah.
Okay, so whenever you're ready, I want you to start the engine. So whenever you're ready, we're going to go up to the end of this road and make a right turn. When moving off from this position, Camille should have put on a right indicator as there was a pedestrian on the right hand side of the road, and also check the blind spot towards the direction of the road. So in this case, she should have checked her blind spot towards the right. Driving along this road, Camille's position is slightly over the centre white line, but this is not a concern at this point as the road is nice and straight. But as we're going into this double left bend, Camille does adjust her position and bring it straight back into the lane as there's traffic passing alongside her. At the traffic lights, I'd like you to turn left, please.
Okay.
And if you could pull in and park up on the left anywhere safe.
Okay.
Over here is fine.
Park there. Okay.
That's fine there, thank you.
Is that on? Okay, there you go.
Alright, so we're going to drive off from here and we're going to start the independent driving.
Okay.
Okay, so as you're going down this road, I'm going to give you some signs to follow.
Right.
So I want you to firstly go down this road and I want you to follow signs towards central London.
Okay.
Okay?
That's the A40, right? Like, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when you're ready, we're going to follow signs to central London and then I'll give you some more signs after that.
Okay.
Okay? This time when we moved off from the side of the road, Camille does look all around and checks her right blind spot, but she does not indicate again. And this time we're on a major road, you definitely want to be signalling. Just put on a brief right indicator when you move off from the side of the road. Now we're following signs towards central London and Camille does know the area quite well, so she knows she needs to be in the right hand lane, so she positions quite early. It's a good idea to check your mirrors towards the right in case of anyone that may be trying to overtake you. If you don't know the area, make sure you keep looking out for signs as you will have plenty of time to move over. If the signs aren't visible until a little bit later on, then the examiner would usually tell you which lane to be in. So the road signs are on the left-hand side, which tells us central London is towards the right. Now as we're going forward, the right-hand lane is splitting into two, creating the normal driving lane, which is the middle lane, and the overtaking lane, which is the lane we're currently in. Now to start this right turn, you can be in either lane, but it's better to be in the middle lane so that in the new road you will be in the left-hand lane. And at this point, Camille does not signal right, but it's not a fault at this point as it is a compulsory turn, but it's a good idea to indicate whenever you're turning. Ahead of us we have a 60 miles per hour slip road leading onto a dual carriageway. By the end of the slip road, Camille's only up to about 40 miles per hour and ends up getting a dangerous fault for Junction's observation as the traffic behind us was approaching at 60 and she does not pick up enough speed in order to join the dual carriageway safely, so I did have to intervene. You need to speed up more.
Oh, okay.
Speed up a lot more. Go on, speed right up. There we go. You need to speed up more.
Oh, okay.
Speed up a lot more. Go on, speed right up. There we go. Just step off the accelerator for this van and just turn off the indicator when you get a chance, okay? Just stay in this lane.
Yeah.
You doing okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Just like driving too fast can be dangerous, driving too slow can also be dangerous. So this is a 60 road, the truck was at 60 and he had to slow down by 20 miles per hour in order to let us in. So you always want to try and match the speed of the road and then it's much easier for the traffic to adjust their speed without having to severely brake. Alright, so we're no longer following signs to central London, but I want you to follow signs towards Heathrow.
Okay.
Driving at higher speeds, the steering wheel is more sensitive, so even a small adjustment and you'll end up switching lanes. So driving along this road, Camille gets a serious fault with her control steering as she nearly drifts over in towards the middle lane as there's a big lorry approaching. Just position slightly over to the left. There we go. So we're following Heathrow, okay?
Okay.
Driving at 20 or 30 miles per hour, you want to usually indicate around 6 to 8 car lengths, which is around 100 yards. But as we're travelling really fast, it's a good idea to signal around 200 or 300 yards, depending on how fast you're travelling and depending on how close the traffic behind is.
I think it's the next one, right?
So it's this exit here?
Yeah.
Now the next signboard comes in slightly late. It's a right turn, third exit on this roundabout.
Pardon?
So Heathrow
Yeah.
is third exit right. The sign's slightly late, so I'm telling you this.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going right, third exit. As we're making a right turn, Camille should be in the right-hand lane, not in the left lane, as this left-hand lane will only allow you to go left and straight.
I indicate right then? Yeah.
Yep. And do what you feel is safe. Remember?
Okay.
Do what you can do safely simply means follow your lane and go wherever it takes you. Do not change lanes suddenly. Now at this point I realised Camille was going to stay in the left-hand lane and make this right turn at this roundabout, so I simply told her to switch lanes as it would have been really dangerous to do a right turn from this left-hand lane. With roundabouts, as a general rule, if your exit is after 12 o'clock, start in the right-hand lane with a right signal. And as we're coming up to the penultimate exit, you want to be checking your left mirror and signalling left and switching into the left-hand lane. You don't want to leave it till the end to switch into this lane, as it might be really difficult to exit a roundabout from the right-hand lane. Not all roundabouts will have 2 lanes on the exit, so that's why you always want to be on the left leading up to your exit. So we're still following Heathrow.
Okay.
Approaching this next roundabout, Heathrow is a right turn as it's just after 12 o'clock, so you can start on the right hand lane. As we go forward, the right hand lane does split into 2. You can go in the first or in the second half, and they both go towards the A312 south exit.
Am I in the right lane?
You are.
Okay, great.
Camille does start in the correct lane, but as soon as we enter the roundabout, we're supposed to be spiralling out, but she goes to the right most, which is now going towards Yeading. And as soon as we went round again, she then tucks back into the roundabout, going into a new lane, which is now going back round the roundabout.
Oh, I'm in the wrong lane.
Do what you feel is safe at this point, okay?
Yeah, I don't think I can.
Do what you can safely do.
Go round again.
At this point, just stick to your lane and go where it takes you, okay?
Okay.
Remember guys, going the wrong way is never a serious fault, so at this point, even though we've missed our exit, Camille has not made a single mistake, as she's simply following her lane and just going round the roundabout again.
That's one thing I actually do need to work on. My instructor said so.
Now as we pass these traffic lights, she does get a serious fault with use of mirrors change direction. The vehicle from the left hand side switched across her path and she was slightly thrown off and ends up switching towards the right in front of another car. Okay, check your left mirror here.
Yeah.
Signal left. Just come into that lane for me. We're going to talk about that later, okay?
Okay.
So don't worry about following any more signs for now.
Okay.
I'm still giving you directions as normal. Now I want you to take the next road on your left. It's coming up shortly. We can use the bus lane.
Yeah.
It comes up quite suddenly, okay?
That
one right there, yeah. We should have indicated earlier and slow down a lot more for this turn, so Camille does get marked down for this. Just going ahead from here. And then just turn left up here. pull in and park up on the left just before the grey car. Do not worry about the driveways on this occasion, just park up on the left in that sort of space there, we're fine.
Okay.
That's fine, thank you.
Okay.
Okay, so what I want you to do now, using this grey car in front, I want you to demonstrate how you would carry out the parallel park exercise.
Okay.
Okay, so start alongside this vehicle in the road, then reverse back and finish within 2 car lengths, but I want you to treat this driveway like a raised curb. So don't go up onto that bit, just stay on the road.
Okay, yeah.
Okay? Camille does demonstrate really good clutch control as she is keeping the car slow while reversing, but she also needs to steer quicker in order to complete the manoeuvre.
Okay.
During any manoeuvre, if you intend on changing directions, remember to check to make sure there is nobody in the road, including checking over your shoulder into your blind spots.
I'm gonna hit the curb again, aren't I? Wait, no.
That's fine there, thank you. And drive off when you're ready. It's a good idea to signal when moving off from this position as we're hidden behind this grey car. There's also a bend ahead, plus there are lots of parked vehicles along this road. At the end here, we're going to turn left. When emerging left out of this junction, Camille should have taken a bit more care towards the left-hand side. Now she does look, but there are lots of parked vehicles and we can't see behind them. Now the road happens to be clear, but there could have easily been somebody in the road at this point. So make sure you look more carefully when there are parked vehicles in the new road. Take the second exit this time. Okay, so on the roundabout, I'd like you to take the second exit.
Okay.
Lovely. Okay, you know what? Because there's a lot of traffic, what we'll do instead is we'll just turn left first exit.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
So we're just turning left on this one, okay? First exit.
Are they all parked up?
Yeah. The signboard on the right hand side shows us that we have a new lane as we join the dual carriageways, so we don't need to merge into the middle lane as we join in. He just moved off without a signal.
What do you mean? Oh, him?
He didn't indicate.
Oh, yeah, I thought it was parked.
It was hard to tell he was actually moving because of that.
Yeah.
As we're driving on this dual carriageway, Cammie's position in her lane is too close towards the right, so her right hand tyre is now over the white line. You want to aim to have the centre of your car in the centre of your lane, and the best way to do that is line up the middle of your lane along your left shoulder. Position more over towards the left in your lane, you're really crossing that line over your side there, yeah?
Okay, yeah.
As we go slightly further along this road, we're now going past some national speed limit signs, and as we're on a dual carriageway, the speed limit is now 70 miles per hour. To overtake just to come in front of you to brake.
Yeah, I know, I was just thinking that because I thought it was 30 but I was still going.
You always know he's going to park up on that bus stop coming up as well, so you should be wary. So we're going to continue ahead at these traffic lights, okay?
Okay.
Turn left down here. Come over to the left more. Right, Camille, we're looking for a place. You okay?
Yeah.
That car scared you a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, we're looking for a place to pull over and park on the left-hand side, somewhere safe.
Okay.
One of these bays will be fine.
Yeah.
This one right here is great. That's great there, thank you. And secure the car. Switch off the engine. And you can turn off the indicator.
Yeah, there we go.
And take a deep breath. We have come to the end of your test. How was your drive?
Pardon?
How was your drive?
I thought it was alright, but I'm just like, I just don't think I'm good at like lane discipline at all.
The smaller roads, I was really happy with them. There wasn't really much going on them, besides the fact that you were forgetting to indicate when moving off at the very beginning.
Oh yeah.
A few times we moved off without a signal. But then we had some scary parts.
Yeah, that roundabout, that was just not great.
So we'll get to that roundabout later. Let's talk about the A40 slip road. Why did we get hooted out on the slip road? Do you remember?
Yeah, oh, I remember. Like, it was as soon as I joined onto it. I think it was just because I was just going slow.
Yeah. What was the speed on that road when we first joined on?
Was it 60?
60.
Yeah, I was going like 40, 45.
We were 40 and I saw that lorry coming up behind us and I thought she can see him, she's looking at him, but why isn't she speeding up? And I had to just tell you to speed up, and by then he was already having to brake.
Oh.
Yeah? Because look, he's going potentially 60, we're coming in at 40, he's now having to slow down by 20 because of us.
Yeah.
There was nothing in front of you, why didn't you just...
I don't know, like part of me is always like a little bit like nervous to go really fast. I don't know why. Like I know I shouldn't be, but I just am.
Because as much as you may feel 60 miles per hour is scary, what's scary is you coming in 20 miles per hour under the speed limit. So
yeah, that is true.
going slow is also a major concern there. Then driving along that same road, I noticed that you're driving, but you're driving over here. You were driving very close to the centre line.
Yeah, I don't know why I do that. You said that a few times. I was like,
Yeah.
why am I doing that?
So you were positioning really close to the right, and I felt like the left had too much space, and at that point we had like I think it was a blue lorry trying to get through, somebody on your right who was about to come through, so I had to tell you to move over. Then we got to the roundabout where I said, oh, Heathrow is a right turn, third exit.
Yeah.
And because the signboard was slightly hidden, I had to tell you, you know,
Yeah.
just to let you know. Why were we in the left lane to make a right turn? Is that because everybody else was queuing there?
Yeah, maybe. I think so. I don't know. Like.
So the right lane was empty,
Yeah.
but everybody was queuing on the left, and there was about 6-7 cars in front of
I
us.
feel like I was
let's
so
say.
focused on all the cars around me and making sure like I'm in the right gear and the right speed and
Yeah.
stuff like that. I just kind of.
The thing is, like, your control of the car, gears and everything else, that was all good. But the roundabouts were a little bit funny.
God. If I'm doing it in Yeading, I bet.
No, but you've got to make sure you practice a lot more on these roundabouts. Because I was taking
Yeah.
you towards the centre so that you
Oh,
can get
right.
used to it. So I was taking you then. Then we got to the next roundabout, taking Heathrow, this time third exit. And this is when you said to me, am I in the right lane? And I said, yes, you were in the right lane. Then as you entered, you went into the rightmost lane, and now you're in the wrong lane. And then as you went round, you kind of looped it again, and that's when you said, oh, I'm in the wrong lane. And I said, yeah, do what's safe. And then you carried on following that lane really nicely, and then a silly grey, I think it's like a BMW, cut across your path. And as soon as he cut across your path, it's like you couldn't see your lane anymore, and so you
Yeah.
followed him.
I remember exactly. He just went across. I was like, oh
So,
God, I panicked.
As soon as you followed him, that's when your serious fault came in, because now you've just switched lanes in front of a white Audi on your right.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So you see where the mistake
No, I
actually
knew I had
come in?
messed up there straight away.
So
was
I
like,
didn't
I'm
mind
not
you
in
going the wrong way. I thought, you know what, forget it, we're going the wrong way, let's just take it. But the fact that you now switched lanes, that's dangerous for you. He was
Yeah.
doing what he's doing, but don't let other people distract you from your lane.
Yeah.
Okay? So you know, every time you changed direction, you kind of looked in that mirror, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. But you're not looking there.
Like, look in my blind spot.
Blind spots. So every time you're changing direction, just really look into that direction, then change direction.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Because you're kind of going as far as that mirror, and even a few times I've seen you leaning forward, seeing that mirror, so you can see more. Why not just kind of go, hey, is it clear?
Yeah, true. I don't know. Like, I don't like looking away. Like,
Yeah.
if I'm doing something like in.
But take it slower. Stop. We were paused at that point anyway, so I would have just gone full look, then go forward.
Yeah.
But with that manoeuvre, what you needed to do is just steer quicker.
Yeah.
Your-
No,
your
I
feet
did that
were
with
really
my
good in
instructor.
terms of-
Yeah.
yeah.
He was like, keep the car slow, but
Yeah.
you're steering fast.
That's
sort of
it. Your
thing.
feet were slow, but your hands were also slow, which is what kind of led to that happening in the first place.
Yeah.
Okay. Lastly, again, you remember when that coach come in front of us,
Yeah.
and then afterwards we went past the traffic light, and now the coach is to your right, and we were turning into Hershey's,
Yeah.
just down here. Before we turned into Hershey's Road, I said to you turn left, and you're again swinging over to the right as if you're driving a truck. And now I said, oh, move left, because the coach is just about to get through from the right, and again your position was going that way.
Yeah. I don't know why I do that. My dad's
Do you
always
drive
like,
a
"Why
really
do you
big
do
car?
that?" No, I don't. I don't.
Yeah.
Well, with my previous instructor, she did have a 4x4. Like,
Oh, okay.
so I hated it as well.
That might be why your perception of space is off slightly then, because I know
Yeah,
you're
it
a new
is.
instructor, you haven't been learning for very long.
No, he's got a small car. I
Yeah.
have a small car, and this is like not a massive car either.
This is-
like,
Average.
yeah,
But yeah, you were positioning over to the right when you didn't need to.
yeah.
Okay. But yeah, how have you found today's mock test experience?
It's actually nerve-wracking because
Yeah.
I don't know whether I'm doing things right. In my head, I'm like, God, I've probably already failed, or like, I don't know.
That's the difficult part, isn't it? Because you have to realise, okay, well, I know I probably messed up, but whatever. Carry on driving.
Yeah,
safely, 'cause that's what
exactly.
matters. Because ultimately, when you start driving on your own, you're not going to know if you've made a mistake.
No, I'm
You might
not.
have somebody hoot you, and you're thinking, wait, did I?
Yeah. It's just scary.
Alright guys, well that is the end of today's mock test. Hopefully you have found that to be useful and learned a thing or two. So don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, comment down below and subscribe if you are new. That is it from us today.